it play and call it work.
Hey there, Wargamers. Cullen here from MiniWarGaming.com to bring you another episode of the Open Vault, the behind-the-scenes style show where I show you guys what is up in the daily life of MiniWarGaming and its employees. I am just waiting for something to be posted. It was the campaign for today, so Wednesday. So this should be already out by the time you guys are watching this. But we had a little trouble getting, there was essentially a picture created that had trouble grabbing, so sorry for the later date, but we did post a normal battle report, so you should still get all your stuff, but that's normal. And I think that's all for me today. We are just gonna go right into everyone else. We're gonna start with Erin. She's making a lot of noise in here.
Always making a lot of noise in here.
Shipping!
Yeah.
So you got all the things that were, if you remember last week, there's a big pile of models on that desk there.
And
all those
over there
are in here. I think there's a few more. We're just waiting on, is that just waiting on addresses?
Yeah, I've emailed the people. I'm just waiting for them to get back to me.
So yeah, if you won something during a live stream and you're wondering where it is, email Erin, because she's probably waiting on it.
Honestly, if you won something and don't have it, let me know.
And we'll get it to you.
Because it could still be sitting here.
And so after that, what else do you got? Just magnets today?
Yeah, I got more distributor orders. After the distributor orders when I came back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after all the email from when I came back.
Yep.
And just waiting on your stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Always waiting on me.
You're always holding me up, Cullen.
I know. Blame the computer. It's taking a while to render.
Yeah, it's a slow computer.
But I think the only interesting thing that you picked up this week, because you finished Space Marines.
Yeah, I'm not touching my Space Marines for a little
But you grabbed this box.
And the box on top of it.
Boom. Slaves to Darkness.
Yeah.
What's the plan for those?
Well, I'm going to assemble them and paint them. And they might be a Kings of War army.
Okay. Interesting. Now, what, I guess, army would that play in Kings of War?
Like the Varangians or something?
Okay.
It starts with a V.
So that's their version of Warriors of Chaos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big, heavy, armored guys that hit you.
That are mean.
Yes, I'm good at words.
Cool. Well, I guess we will see some updates in the coming weeks of how Erin is kind of getting on those.
In theory.
In theory. You got a couple assembled. They're all the way up there.
Yeah, I started doing them on round bases. Like, I don't know if these will fit on the base sizes, actually.
Yeah.
Kings of War.
Because you ordered some movement trays, right?
Yeah, I got some in just for simplicity.
Okay.
So hopefully those will show up this week.
All right. Well, we will see next week if you have any further progress.
Yeah.
And I will leave you to shipping.
Yeah.
See ya. I just have my fantasy stuff out, playing some games. We'll just trying to get back into the groove of fantasy as the Kickstarter is ongoing. Luka is actually working here today, working on some Battlefleet Gothic. He's got some Necrons painted up. He just did these guys today. He's got those guys just dry brushed, and he's got some more Crescents over here. And we got Josh over there. What are you up to?
I don't know, the standard usual, just kind of booking emails.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a lot of people booking for Apocalypticon.
That's always good.
So kind of just processing all of those right now.
Now that is another one that is limited seats, so I guess that means it's filling up.
Yep.
Don't know how many there are yet, but it's coming.
Right, and again, we've only got so much space for people staying over upstairs as well.
Right.
So I think we'll definitely be able to handle, more people playing in the back than we will being able to stay over, obviously.
For sure.
Yeah, so just kind of processing all of that stuff. Let me think. What else have I been up to? Played some Kings of War recently.
That's cool.
Had a ton of fun with it.
Fantastic.
Really like that game system. So I've got a rule book coming in, and then have to get a little bit more of the Abyssal Dwarf stuff.
Okay. Because right now you have just what was like the Mega Force Army
I got the
box,
Army, which is about 1,000 points worth.
which our games are played at 2,000.
It depends on the local meta, but between 2,000 and 2,250 seems to be the comfortable point level.
Luka's lurking behind me. It's uncomfortable.
You can't do that with cameras.
You can't just dodge it.
You can't just fling the
Yeah,
camera around in a circle.
I did it.
There's 6 viewers at home that just threw up from the rapid movement.
Blame Luka. He was trying to hide from me. Like, I don't know why. Were you gonna try to scare me or something? Because like I knew you were there.
No, it was gonna be one of those like you came in here, you're like, oh, I want to show you painting off the Battlefleet Gothic. So I'm like, okay, sure. I'll just be mischievous. Mischievous. I got up and walked around the
you
corner.
really enunciate that way.
Mischievous.
Mischievous, is that okay?
I don't know. Mischievous.
Mischievous, yeah.
Yeah. I walked up. I heard you come around. I walked up. Walked as soon as you finished with Aaron. I walked through Aaron's thing.
Well, yeah, because I saw, because you got up and had a big smirk on your face as you left, so I assume that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I
It
decided
was
that.
premeditated.
Not really gaining much out of that, I guess. So
It was worth a try.
back to work then. Yes.
Very good. So yeah, playing some of that. Other kind of company type stuff is we've got the mag logs put in. So we're in the very last little bit of how the security system works and being able to integrate having guests staying over have access to the event hall in the back is kind of the big one for them.
Very good.
So that's pretty cool. It's been a long time in the works. I mean, that's the major like company type stuff I can think of that I've been doing today.
Okay.
And other than that, just kind of, I cleaned up a little bit and found.
Yeah, you moved there was that big diorama thing there.
Yeah, I think it was living up there.
Oh, it was up there.
Well, it had been here, then it went there, and now it's out front, which just kind of makes sense.
Yep. Might as well put the nice diorama on display.
Yeah, and then just kind of tidied up some of the bits areas and found I've got I've got a squad of 5 Mark III Marines
Okay.
that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I'll figure something out. And then I found a squad of 5 Tartaros Terminators I didn't know I had, so
That's always fun.
got a couple Rhinos. So yeah, just kind of finishing the last couple things off for the Night Lords, because they're all in ye old Table War box.
Boom.
So I'm gonna get a couple Rhinos painted up for them of the modern size, because the other little guys are
Oh yeah. You always used your good old
cheater pattern Rhinos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when were those made?
Those were 1988. So
Older than me.
Yeah, older than I assume
That's
a
like-
good chunk of the viewers.
7 years older than me.
Right. So yeah, they're 1 year younger than me. So I've got that on the go. Oh yeah, I found a Land Raider I didn't know I had, so I traded that off. So Dan's painting up just starting to paint up a Cerastus Knight for me, the Castigator.
Which is awesome. Love those things.
So yeah, the Imperial Fist stuff I wanted to sell off is gone, so now starting to kind of refurb and just tidy up the existing Imperial Fist stuff I have.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll add a little bit more to that and be able to call that army done. I don't know what I want for my anti-tank. I've got a bunch of breachers. I've got 2 tactical squads. I've got my Spartan, Dorn, bunch of Terminators with Storm Shield and Power Fist. But I don't have a whole lot of big guns. I've got a couple Graviton cannons, but I don't know what I want to buy for busting tanks, so
Still got some time to think about it.
I've got a little bit of time to think about it. So if you have any good suggestions, Imperial Fist 30k players, let me know.
All right. Yeah. Josh MiniWarGaming, send him an email.
Yeah.
Tell him what he
Comment
should.
on this video, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever
that works too.
for you. Yeah, I think that's about all I've got going on.
All right.
So yeah.
I'm actually going to go over to Luka this time and just talk about your Battlefleet Gothic. How's it going?
Well, ideally get this done by tomorrow.
Okay.
Battlefleet Gothic is incredibly easy to paint. I mean, these are just...
Are you painting them for like anything in particular, or are you just kind of getting them done because it's a project you've had sitting for a while?
Both. It's we got these like a year and a half ago. These are actually Big Ben's.
Oh, okay.
So we got those from him. He had no plan with them.
Right.
I don't know.
Just some people who like just those people that still have some old models from games.
Right. These are all
past.
Metal. Yeah. I don't know if they ever actually remade these in plastic, but these are all the metal ones. It's about 2,000 points. I've been wanting to paint them up for a while. I'm just painting them up in the Sawtech. I don't know if they actually have a scheme in Battlefleet Gothic, but it's like the not black, but like the very dark green with the moot green and the metal.
Right. Which is similar to your Necrons.
Yeah.
Not the studio ones, but the ones that you use.
So like I'm pretty happy with how it's coming out. It's literally just sprayed black with... Vito told me to do 50-50 Abaddon and Wog Flesh for the base coat. And it pretty much looked exactly like black, but then it actually added a lot more than I thought it would.
Yeah, it actually does. Like, again, it's probably not showing up on camera, but you might be able to see a difference between like this piece that's dry brushed versus these guys here.
Right, and it works well with the moot green on top of it.
Yep, just helping that green tone come out a little bit more.
So I'm just working with the small ones now, the escort class ships, to the slightly bigger escort class ships, to the actual, I don't know if these are frigates or cruisers. These are cruisers, and that's like the capital ship there.
Okay.
I guess cruisers could be a capital ship too. But yeah, it's about 2,000 points, using it for the upcoming campaign, but also like just future battle reports of Battlefleet Gothic coming out as well.
Awesome.
Just not have someone to play with.
So yeah, anyone out there who
It's mostly Steve.
is interested in BFG, we're gonna be making some battle reports at some point, so that should be cool.
I was gonna play Death Guard, but we didn't have the Terminus Est. So for the campaign, I wanted to do a Typhus-led group of Death Guard.
Cool.
That's his flagship.
Right.
So I wanted to go, we just didn't have the model, so I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll just go with Necrons then, because they're also very unique and different.
Yep. I don't think you see very many Necron ships. I know there's a lot of Chaos and
Apparently
Imperium
Necrons-
stuff, but
Apparently they're real obnoxious and annoying. Like,
Oh.
The rules seem good. I haven't played them yet, so not
Okay.
too sure. I mean, one thing to look at on paper, but be completely different when you play it.
right. Cool. Alrighty, well I will leave it to that then.
I got a lot to do still.
Carry on, sir. And then we're gonna go right to Matthew. Hello. What's up?
Not much.
Not much.
Wow. Pretty boring stuff to talk about today.
Nothing fun in the life of the boss.
Well, depends what you classify as fun. If you think number crunching is fun, which I do sometimes.
Okay.
I basically spent half of yesterday just crunching numbers for reports, for financial stuff, and for marketing stuff. Then I had a nice long meeting with Dave in the afternoon, just discussing going forward and what our future plans are.
Just the good old business plans.
Yeah, we
just
haven't had one in a little while. It's good to connect every once in a while, right? Being, the owners of the business.
right, and
What's
obviously
going on.
with a lot of changes happening, and
Yeah,
it's definitely good to check in.
Yeah, like everybody here works incredibly hard. I wouldn't put any job harder than others. Well, maybe some jobs harder than others. But what I will say about if you're the owner of the business, it's not so much about how hard a job is, it's about how many different types of jobs there are. And I know I'm saying this, and Cullen's holding the camera, he literally has like 50 different types of jobs. And so I'm not like trying to say this worse or better than that, but more just like, sometimes I wish I can just put my head down and film and make battle reports and do nothing else.
And not have to worry about the logistics and all the other stuff
Exactly.
that happens.
Like last week was a guest week, and so I filmed. I filmed at least 3 of the. I think I filmed 3 of the days. And just filming with the new Ogre Ma tribes. Just my biggest concern was, how do I make some good Ogre Ma tribes lists
Yes,
and play some interesting games?
exactly.
And
That was
yeah.
that was your biggest concern. Just making
now-
sure the games were good.
Yeah, exactly. And now I'm back to doing the marketing and logistics of everything, and trying to make sure nothing falls by the wayside. Because
Right.
in a small business, everybody has to do multiple things.
Exactly. We don't have a bunch of people who all have the luxury of doing one specific thing, so they can keep
That would be nice.
very
I
good
don't-
track
I don't
of
think-
one.
I think the closest thing we have to that is Steve, Luka, and Vito. That's the closest thing we have, and even they have multiple hats of what they do. Whereas, like you, Cullen, you're not just a video editor. You're doing the open vault. You also take care of whenever we do live shows, and you take care of graphics and stuff. You got Aaron, who does customer support and shipping and receiving, and all the other individual
Content
tasks.
posting, that
Mike,
kind of stuff.
Mike is like he's like the advertising marketing guy, and so that gives him 15 different jobs instantly right there, plus the other ones we give him. Josh with all the manager stuff, all that kind of stuff. So I'm in the middle of not filming, not writing narrative campaigns. I'm combing through analytics and reports, and it's fun. My head starts to hurt after a while.
It's only so long you can stare at spreadsheets.
Well, I'm trying to you're trying to find the trends, like which stuff is doing well, and it's not just as simple as looking at views. You have to combine so many different metrics, how their views and the comments and the vault signups and the trends and when they were put out, and then you have to look at the bigger picture of full playlists and the costs of making things and all that.
Just all the behind the scenes things that people never really think about when they think about YouTube channels. They're kind of just, I think, it's just videos, right?
Yeah.
You just make videos, put them out,
Well, it's
people
like-
watch them.
And I like for example, Steve has this Kickstarter going. You guys are doing this Kickstarter for
Correct.
Final Fantasy, which is really cool. And I just see some of the comments, and I realize most people are supportive, and that's great. But there's like a couple comments like, "Oh, I don't get what you guys need the money for. Just you don't have like a few evenings a month that you can just film the battle reports." And I just look at that, I'm like, "Oh, dude, it's so much more than that." It's like that's what they do for a living. So it's not just as simple as meet up with a few guys and go and film a battle report. There's time and effort, and there's editing, and it's just the fact of having a reason to do it too, more than just for fun. Like,
Exactly, something to actually hold us accountable.
exactly. It's so much more to that, and so raising that money to actually make it worth doing, even just your own time. Like if I spend 10 hours doing something. And you're like, well, yeah, that was just time. It didn't cost you anything. It's like, what are you talking about? I could have been working and making a living. Or there could have been a wage associated. It's like and so all that has to kind of come in. And I love making videos, but in the end, everything has to come together. And
Yeah,
so-
yeah. If the financials don't line up, we can't make videos. So
Exactly. And it's a lot of new stuff that we're getting into as well. And so there's tons of information to process. So for yesterday and today, I've been processing information.
and then obviously trying to make the best decisions going forward.
Yeah, which is always a crapshoot. I always say if you think that we should have figured out how to make the best videos, just look over at Hollywood. They've been doing it for way longer than we have, and they sure haven't figured it out.
And they have way more money too.
Lots more money, way more people, lots more experience, and they still make crap all the time.
Right.
So don't tell me that we should have figured it out in 11 or 12 years that we've been doing it with the limited knowledge and money that we have to go with it. Because some people think that we're rich, but we're not. We have a limited budget, and we got to stick within that. Which, yeah. But I'm not complaining. This is a great job. I don't want you to think I'm complaining at all. It's more just the realism behind it all, right? It's
Yeah.
not just fun and games. But it's a lot to going on with the business. Side note. If I can plug this in there.
Yeah.
We were talking the other day about how much we want to do another RPG show so badly. And so, but the problem is they're not profitable.
Obviously, that was always number one.
Yeah, you get like 5 or 6 employees in a room. And I want it to be employees, not just guests, because I think that'll be part of the draw is, coming to see MiniWarGamers play. I have whole different ideas about what to do, whether it's D&D or 40 games, that doesn't matter. The question I have is, who watching this video would be interested enough to see us do it that you would actually back a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo campaign to see it happen? Because we need to. It costs us. If I just did a simple 10 episode, not streamed, so that we could actually film all day and do a little more. So being as efficient as we can.
So pretty much being able to play somewhere between like an actual 6-hour day, able to make
7 or 8 hour day more likely.
Okay, so that you're
like a
making
9 to
like
5.
2 3.5-hour episodes.
Or 3 shorter episodes, doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I could make a full series. It would cost about $10,000 of wages
Oh.
to do that. And that's just
Wow.
If we could raise just the wage cost, I would do it.
Yeah.
Because then it'll go in the vault, and we'll get a few vault signups as well. Anybody who backs it obviously would get access to it without being a vault member. But that would just because you don't want to just make your money back when you're doing this kind of stuff. You need to make a profit.
Exactly.
You have money to invest in future projects and so on and so forth. So who would be interested in that? Because we would love to do it, but I'm just like racking my brain to find out how I can.
And just trying to see the support, and then because again, even with the Kickstarter things are scary because you never know.
Well, if they don't work, they don't work.
They don't.
Just don't do it. But everybody here wants to play role-playing games too, and so it's just right now because we're not deep into it. So, any feedback on that?
Okay, comment down below.
But that's all I got to say. Just a whole lot of business management stuff going on right now.
All right, so I hope everyone enjoyed the insight into the boss's life. You comment down below whether you enjoy it or not. See you later. And that is all for here. I'm gonna head to the store now. They're probably. Are you trying to scare me?
Just want to get a little bit more Luka in there at the end.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go, Luka.
More FaceTime.
I'm just gonna have the music turn off, and I'll be there in a second. Boom. We're in the store. Music's off. What's up, Max?
Hey!
We got Ben from the RPG show, if you guys remember. Jackson, our co-op student. We got Dan, and we got Fireman Tim, the real OG over there. So the very old Vault members might recognize.
You whippersnappers!
So what do we got going in here, guys?
We got everything going on. We got.
It really does look like it.
It's literally everything. AOS, 30K, 40K. We're doing a whole new APOC 40K campaign down here at the bunker.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna start November 22nd. Yeah, November 20th. They're paying attention. Don't worry. We're going to start November 22nd. We're gonna do it for like 6-8 weeks. It's gonna be really fun. And
Okay.
it's got to be minimum 200 power level.
Okay, so it is true
And
apocalypse.
you have to commit in order to play. That's
I
gonna be
see.
the biggest thing. You have to commit to play. We're gonna do it every other week. It's gonna be huge battles.
Wonderful.
How many power will you start at?
200 minimum.
200, yeah. You can agree to do whatever you want, like 300, 400, but you have to have at least 200.
It's gotta be
And
done.
where would?
Poster over here, come check
Okay.
this out.
Yeah, I'll come
Go
right over
for
here.
it.
Boom.
It may or may
Fall.
not have been from a campaign before, but that's all right.
Yeah, no problem.
We're recycling
Boom.
an old GW campaign.
Yeah, it's free too.
Sweet. So yeah, see the Max Aggression Facebook page for details. That's the
Yeah.
big one right there. So
Yeah.
if you're not following them on Facebook, make sure to
Yeah.
give them a like.
I got
Check
a
out all the
Death
cool
Guard
stuff.
to throw down for this one. I'm excited. But that map is beautiful.
Boom.
Map.
Hello.
These are like cities, basically.
That is cool. So that's
Yeah.
going to be like put up on the wall, and it's
Yeah.
going to be kind of
We're gonna have a real board that you can actually pin. You can make a pin yourself, or
Yeah.
if you want.
sweet.
So you'd be trying to conquer as much terrain as you can before the warp storm destroys Medusa 5.
Neat.
Oh yeah.
Very, very cool.
Death Guard for win.
Oh yeah.
Dance
Or
button in
30K Death Guard too.
Ooh.
Which I'll never sell. Ha ha.
Ah,
Maybe one day, I don't know. Yeah, I sold my Craft World too. That was sad this morning. Boxed them up.
Finally box them up, send them away.
Couldn't
Buddy.
get that last remention.
Shed a final tear.
Somewhere in Nebraska.
I sold
Nice.
Helm's Deep. Helm's Deep.
Helm's Deep is sold.
Yeah. Sold.
Yeah.
That thing is.
From Montreal to get it.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That thing has
Oh,
been.
dude, that is
but
bad.
Going to a
as
good
heck.
home.
Oh yeah, no, that thing sat in the corner at MiniWarGaming for so long.
Oh, that was the other one.
That's the old one.
Yeah.
This is the one in
wait,
the back
wait,
now.
there's
Yeah.
a new Helm's Deep?
I gave the old one to Tyler from his group, Lord of the Rings fans.
Oh!
And then he made that one and then sold that one, yeah.
Wow. Very, very cool.
But the original one had like a big board around it. And at the
Oh,
other store-
correct,
Yeah.
right.
At the other store, I cut the board out in front of the store, and it was wild. Because he couldn't fit it fit in his car by that,
No.
like that, and the whole thing. He
I
just
was there. We had
he
to
drove
cut
like
it.
yeah,
We had
right,
to
yeah.
cut it down to size to literally get that last millimeter in
Yeah.
there.
That's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes cars aren't made for those things.
No, a huge castle. No.
Absolutely.
What are you gonna do next now?
Next.
Helm's
I
Deep
think
is
I'm
done.
just gonna probably focus on making hills and stuff for that back room.
Yeah.
We need some
Just
big
fleshing
lumber
out the
bulkers.
collection.
Yeah, like big stuff for like 3-4
Terra walls.
APOC.
levels.
He's going full APOC now.
Yeah, APOC 2 is constantly making terrain.
I love that
So,
game.
Awesome.
It's so easy to play. Like
You should see Tim's army. It's beautiful.
Oh, the guard.
Your whole army.
Or the
It's-
bastard
yeah.
military.
so
Oh,
good.
it's-
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I have to do some filming when we're playing.
Seriously?
Fantastic. Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
Friday nights.
Friday nights is here is the place to be at Friday nights. We do APOC and Age of Sigmar. We're having alternating weeks now,
Fantastic.
and we also a huge crowd for D&D on Mondays.
Interesting. Okay.
There's
So
everything going
all
on
the things are going on.
Literally all the things happen here.
And again, follow them on Facebook, Max Aggression Gaming. Max Aggression Gaming.
Max Armstrong.
And Ben, what are you working on?
I'm working on some Age of Sigmar.
Ooh, is this for yourself or is this?
This is a personal project. Yeah,
Nice.
I haven't done any AOS for myself yet, but I'm doing kind of like a oxidized paint scheme.
Ooh.
So just starting on the
There we
artwork
go.
for all these guys. There you
I
go.
like that a lot. And then you got some like almost like kilt-esque tartan patterns going
I did these
on.
up for a speed painting contest against Dan
Oh.
earlier. Now I'm changing up the
Cool.
armor.
Oh, I
Okay.
want to do a 24-hour thing.
We should do that.
We're gonna do
24-hour
like a
paint
thing
challenge.
for cancer, and do like a not even 24-hour paint until you fall over. Like for I was
Until
thinking
you drop.
3 days no sleep, just paint.
Wow.
Exact paint
It's pretty hard.
competition.
Yeah, and Andrew thought of it the other day when we were talking.
Yeah.
I
So
was
how are
like,
we getting? How are we doing the coffee pot? We just throwing money into
just
a pot.
oh man,
We're
you're gonna
burning it with Red
hallucinate.
Bull.
Yes.
You ever been painting so long and you look at away and then the world's just spinning like just back to it?
Too often. Too
Yeah,
often.
2 days I think I can go without sleep painting.
Interesting.
I've gone 5.
Well, when you guys
Oh,
have
yeah.
when you guys have more information, we'll definitely have to
Yeah, that's gonna
We'll
happen.
plan that.
make an announcement about that guy too.
December, I think early
December.
December. I gotta talk.
100%.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good.
And then last up, Jackson.
Oh.
You building a Birdman.
Birdman for my soon to come fantasy demon army.
Yeah, so you painted your Dark Elves.
Yeah.
You have Tomb Kings.
I have Tomb Kings, but I'm waiting till I'm a better painter till I take
You're a
a
little
look at those.
because they are some expensive models,
Very, very expensive.
and you want to make them do them justice. So
Yeah. So doing demons now, just got this guy built and painted a bit, put him on a square.
Yep. Put them on the right size, the proper base.
Proper base,
The
don't let
real
anybody
base.
tell you otherwise. Square base, best base.
We just triggered the comment section. But then you got you put a frost art
Yeah, a little
head on him.
bird head there. Got some wings from I think a great eagle from like the Sky Cutter kit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they work perfectly.
Yeah, I was looking for like a Zinch kind of demon prince.
yeah.
Couldn't find one, so I just said, hey, make one for myself, right?
Yep.
So, Mr. Birdman.
Very, very cool.
Yep.
So we'll check on you and the progress of this army in later videos. But you all have fun, guys. See you later. And downstairs we go. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys our cool new fob system. Now, what I will fully admit is this one right there. There's the key fob. Is a little that one's the least responsive out of all of them. All the other ones work great. This one gives me a couple problems. Boom! Look at that. Magic. Now I can just go through this door. It's gonna save so much time actually, because I go through that door at least 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day. The mech shop. Steve is in here, I think. Did he hear me? I don't know if he heard me. Hello. Are you guys done?
We were done.
Oh no, I missed it.
We're re-racking.
Oh, so you're gonna play second game?
Yep.
All right, I guess we get no spoilers on how the game went then. So
It went nice.
it went dice. I see. We got the good old Beasts of Chaos versus Flesh Eater Quartz over there.
Flesh eaters.
But no big zombie dragons or terrorgeists on that side. Just the little guys.
Travis doesn't like them. They don't do well for him. They don't do well for him.
That's sad. That's sad.
So,
But I guess you gotta bring more models, and that's always fun.
It helps sometimes.
Sometimes.
I do something different for this. What are you doing for the second game?
Just gonna switch to the horrors instead of flyers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, horrors are.
Oh, I see. So your list had, what was it, 9 crypt horrors?
I had 18 flyers in the first game.
Okay.
Crypt flayers. Yeah.
Crypt flayers, right.
Yeah, because the flesh eater quartz, change all the names and everything.
Yep.
I'm doing. I haven't played Brass to Spoilers in a while, so I'm playing Brass to Spoilers today.
Okay.
They're so much fun. I mean, they're bad. They're fun.
Every time you talk about your Beast of Chaos, it's
They're
always
so bad.
they're bad, but
Fun. No, they're only bad in comparison to other things.
when you compare them, especially to some of the newer books that have come out since then.
It's everything you want Bulgars to be. Ogres are. Ogres are just better versions of the same points, but slightly better. Just like the trolls. I don't get it. Games Workshop, what are you doing?
Well, what would you like to see them do? Just add more flavor to them,
No,
or
either
match them, or
either make them have them hit on 3s,
okay,
or reduce their point cost.
okay.
Because I mean, they're the same points as like trolls, ogres-ish. They still compare. I know you shouldn't compare one unit to another.
Yeah, I mean, there's always the
army's the weakest.
internal balance kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
But it does suck when you're looking at your 2 units and you're like,
I can compare these directly.
yeah, they're monstrous infantry, you know, they're
I get
same
primordial
wounds.
call points and like
Right.
things come into effect, but like bulgars are just bad. They're just bad. I love them. I own a bunch of them.
So I've been kind of noticing, here's my little thing about AOS, is it seems like a lot of the new armies start to be getting their own point systems. Do you like the way that that's going?
What do you mean?
So, you know, you've got your call points. The Slanesh have their depravity points. The Bone Reapers have their own new points.
Yeah, they don't come
Skaven have the Warp Shard tokens. So there's lots of those kind of like secondary systems.
Those are good things, I think. They make the game much more fun.
Okay. Just gives you more ability to do different
I guess
things.
the orcs have the big wall, the great wall.
The Great Wall.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It was just something I kind of noticed, especially with the new Bone Reapers and the loss of command points, but having their own system. You don't know anything about them?
No, I do.
Okay.
I mean, it's more complicated. I'm trying to think. It's a good thing. It is a good thing. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Beast of Chaos.
You're just trying to think of how that works?
No, I'm just thinking about them. I'm just locking them right now. I come off as, well, you see it. Like, I don't know if it comes. I don't know if it comes off on camera. I don't know if it comes on camera often. I'm always like moaning about them, but they're not bad. Like they're I love the playstyle of them. Like you can do dirty like Zangors, not Zangors, Enlightened and stuff. Gross. They're just gross. They're really really good. I'm unhappy with the performance of just the Bulgars. That's it. Just the Bulgars.
Okay. That's your biggest beef?
I don't think people come up like the army's not the greatest, but it's not by any means terrible. I love the book.
Okay.
I'm just not happy with the Bulgars. Sorry, I had to get that out.
And does Travis have any comments on his flesh eaters?
I've been enjoying them. Just I have terrible luck with the giant monsters.
The last time Travis was here, he had Slanesh before the book came out against Deepkin.
But very poorly.
But like to be fair, I also super diced you. Remember all those mortal wounds from like the charging into your
I remember.
I'm like, how would I forget?
I play a lot of games, anywhere from 1 to 2 games, 4 to 5 days a week, maybe even more, and then plus my own games. I play a lot of games, so I don't remember. If you came in for a bat rep, I remember you or whatever, but I don't remember the game.
Right.
I just played so many games. I remember that game.
Yeah.
There are some though.
All of the discharges were max damage.
Yep.
Can't fix that.
Don't worry, that army's gone. I sold it. I'm just doing it. Never see it again.
Just gone. Get it out. Oh boy. And then I believe today you're playing, just gonna open the door behind me. You're playing a game of fantasy with Jackson tonight?
Yep, playing afterwards.
It'll be
Set up in the other room.
your first game for our Kickstarter?
I don't know if it's the first going,
It'll be your first game or you're filming though.
I think I have another one.
Do you?
Did I already film one? No, I already played it. Never mind. Cullen got a personal engineer.
I did. Someone donated.
Somebody else.
Oh, I have 2 of 3 right now in the Kickstarter. It's fantastic.
So, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, maybe Cullen put a link in the description.
Sure, I think I can. I think I have the authority to.
It'll still be up when this goes. Yeah, it'll still be up. So yeah, we're working on a Warhammer Fantasy Kickstarter, just to help support help us cover the cost of making the bat reps. We hit our goal in 7 hours. For those who aren't aware, we hit our goal in 7 hours. That's how fast people funded it. So we extended it, and we've already hit our.
Yeah, as of yesterday, we hit our first stretch goal, which was doubling the videos.
Yeah, so we were going to do 3 months worth of videos, and then we hit that in 7 hours. So we were doubling it to 6 months worth of videos, and we already hit that. So it's out there if you want to help out and try to cover the costs. We'll do more and bigger and better things. Depending on how far it goes, how much people want to keep supporting this game that I love so much, Warhammer Fantasy. You play a little bit. Yeah, we have other things in mind. So go check that out.
Yeah, no, it would be a big help for us. And again, like we'll see where it goes afterwards. And if people keep wanting it, maybe we'll make further videos. Yep. But for now, we're just.
I love that there's just a group of people out there who still love Warhammer Fantasy.
Oh yeah. And what I can say is Luka and I have filmed 1 game so far, and it was ridiculous.
I wish you filmed the game you played last night.
Oh man, the game I played against Max was also ridiculous. So
watch an Arch-Lecter take a challenge from a Star Dragon and win.
Well, he died, but he won combat.
Yeah.
A turn later.
He saved the game.
Yes.
But he lasted 2 turns.
I made 5 up armor saves with a reroll. It was awesome.
Good game last night.
Alrighty, well, I will leave you guys to it. Have fun with your second game.
Later.
Just peeking in. Ooh, look. They're set up for their fantasy game already. Steve's playing Bretonians. What? And then Jack's got his Dark Elves, which he's just got painted up for 2,400 points. And we're going to come into here.
Come in.
I think we got Vito.
Hey.
Hello.
What
With the lava board.
What's going on?
Oh, you know, open vault life.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Hashtag open life or open life.
Open life.
You know what? You have to have an open life to have an open mind. You guys can keep that one for free.
That's Vito's moment of wisdom.
Got it.
All right, well, I'm going to ask you to go around this side
Right.
so I can shoot over here.
Tell you what, every open vault, we're gonna have a moment of wisdom from Vito.
All right, well, everyone in the comments, hold him to that, and the second he doesn't give one, make sure to mention it.
Oh, they'll remember.
I know. I
It's gonna be
know.
up to you to remember it too, Cullen.
I'm not going to remember.
Okay.
Straight up, I'm just going to say that right now.
So I got a day with me here today, and we're playing some AOS.
Sweet.
And I am trying out the brand new Celestin host, which is from Hedonites. So it came out in the October issue of White Dwarf,
Cool.
which really focuses on Celesk, which is one of the named characters.
That would be the lady standing on top of that guy.
Yeah, and it focuses a lot on mortals,
Okay.
which is something that with Hedonites you really don't see a lot of.
Well, because the whole idea of that book was just demons, right?
For the most part, there were some mortal units in there.
Okay.
Not too many. You see a lot of like the Hellstriders showing up in tournaments.
Okay.
I have yet to field them. I'm currently painting up some of them just to try them out. But yeah, I'm running like a lot of Warriors of Chaos, trying to see how they work. A lot of Soul Grinders.
I only see one left.
Yeah, because they're getting slaughtered.
There's more over there.
There's a couple.
Oh.
And there's some
look.
over here. There's some over
You
here.
got
6?
There's
5?
all 3 of the units are still on the field.
Okay.
In
Okay.
varying degrees.
What's really cool about this is that like, when you take Warriors of Chaos, it kind of makes the army a little weaker.
Okay. Is that because the demons themselves are so solid, or?
The Warriors of Chaos are a little weaker, in my opinion. So it kind of balances out the demons, because for every demon unit that you take, you also have to take a mortal unit. So you have to balance it out.
Okay. Okay. So it really kind of taxes you into.
Yeah, it has that tax. But what's also really cool is that for every depravity point that you get, you double.
That's huge.
That's for everything that you have within 12 inches of Celesk.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if you kill a Keeper of Secrets in one turn, instead of getting 14 depravity points, you get 28.
That's crazy, man.
So it's the price that you pay. You know, you take a bunch of mortals, but you also get double the amount of depravity points.
Which could lead to more summoning and more other stuff.
Right.
More demons.
Exactly.
This is actually the second time I'm taking the new host, and there is, I think, a little bit more of a balance.
Okay.
You could game it by taking a lot more of like Hellstriders and just take a lot more of Keepers of Secrets, keep them all near Celesk.
Okay.
And then, you just
try to make that Death Star very much
of, here is now I have like 5 Keeper Secrets by turn 3. You know what I mean?
That's gross.
Obviously you don't play it that way, so I'm trying new things. Obviously taking things like Soul Grinders.
Yeah, I think this is really cool, the addition of the Soul Grinders.
Because that's also one of the new battalions that you can take in the new White Dwarf is called the Demon Steel Contingent.
Okay.
Which is 1 to 3 Soul Grinders. They get +1 to their saves with an R 3-up save, and they get +1 to hit. So they're hitting on 3s. So they're a little bit more reliable, but also with depending on rolls, they could be.
Yeah, again, one of those models that's got a lot of multiple damage attacks, right?
Exactly, you could be very swingy.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also pretty expensive at like $230, $250.
Okay.
So it really
How much is a keeper?
$360.
Okay.
So it really starts to like rack up in points.
Exactly.
Yeah. And with the game that we're playing right now, without giving spoilers, it kind of screwed up in positioning. So I wasn't really able to rack up as many depravity points as I really wanted to. But no, it's a pretty cool game. I like the fact that if you play properly by taking the right amount of mortal units, it can really balance out Hedonites of Slash, because Hedonites could be top tier.
Right.
So yeah.
Cool. Always nice to have those flavorful ways to kind of bring the army down a little bit when you want to, and don't always want to just play the most curb stompy of curb stomp lists.
Exactly. I mean, it's also like I do play a lot of Hedonites, and people say, try something new. But this is also playing Hedonites, but also mixing things up as well.
Right. And again, being able to use those nice White Dwarf as little injections of flavor.
Yeah. So
very, very cool.
It's cool.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Anything else to be said?
I don't think so. I mean, you're a cool cat.
Thanks, I appreciate
Cool
you.
sloth. Do you want to be a sloth?
I want to be a sloth. Yes.
I don't know what that says about you.
I am a sloth.
All right.
Sure. Yeah.
That answers that then.
And I'll see you guys next week for a moment of wisdom.
All right.
Yeah.
You hold them to it.
All right.
See you later. And that is everyone down here. I think I'm just gonna pop right upstairs to the tournament hall to do final sign off. And here we are in the big tournament hall. And I came up here, not just for no reason, but because our boy Lee over here has something he wants to show everyone. So what's up, Lee?
Hey,
How's it going?
it's going.
Well, what do you got here?
I got my 30K Blood Angels
And why are they all on display then?
because they're for sale.
Ooh, trying to just downsize a little bit?
Yep.
Okay, so you want to give us a run through of what exactly you are selling? Yep.
Boy.
So I guess we'll start on this side.
Here we go. Well, we just start with, I have 8 Dread Claws.
Boom, bam, boom. All 8 of them.
Yeah, and 3 of the, what are they called?
Cyclone missile launcher guys.
The missile pods.
Yep.
And that's like for 1 army. Then I have 8 Land Raiders.
Okay.
Well, 7 Land Raiders and 1 Land Raider Achilles.
So all those are the basic. That one is the Achilles with the plasma.
No, it's Volkite.
Oh, it's Volkite. Right.
And he's got like a thud gun.
Yeah, the big gun.
So those are 2 loadouts for 2 different rights of war.
So those were like made with lists in mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I'm looking to like just unload everything.
Yeah, all in one big lot.
Yeah.
And then we've got the troops.
Yeah, then we got 2 units, 10-man units with assault cannons, which are heavy support.
Mm-hmm.
Because Blood Angels can upgrade heavy flamers to assault cannons.
Assault cannons, right.
5 points.
But,
So that's 50 points, and they all have assault cannons.
yes,
And those
sir.
are the rotor cannons, which I
Had, right?
yeah,
Okay.
I just use them as assault cannons. Then I have 3 tactical units, 10 men each. But the thing is, I actually have an extra tactical marine.
So there's 31?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I can do is I can field them as either 3 10-man units,
Right.
2 15-man units.
Right, so that you could just remove the one sergeant.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes total sense.
So yeah. And then I have 2 destroyer units.
So they've got jump packs and there are 2 missile launchers in there?
Yeah. I've been fielding them as I can't remember their name. The specialist Blood Angel one with the Volkite pistols.
Mordathan? No.
No.
I don't know. I just said a literal word that came up in my brain.
Yeah, I've been fielding them like as them, and they're just amazing.
That's good.
And then we have my Praetor with his command squad,
Mm-hmm.
which has 2 power fists, power weapons, and they all have shields. The way I've been counting it is he just uses his banner as a shield.
Okay.
So
Yep. Which is a very nicely painted banner. Whoop.
And then we have my Moritat
Boom.
with the Volkite pistols. He's amazeballs.
Got a cool Centurion. Nope.
No.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna come up with it.
Yeah, I'm not.
This is a Contemptor.
Yep.
Dreadnought with assault cannon hands.
Yep. That's our famous brap brap punchy punch guy.
Because that's what he does with his hands. Brap brap punchy punch.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then we've got the big things over here.
Yep. Then we have Sanguinius with the scenic base.
Boom bam. He's attacking the demon, giving him the spear.
Yep.
And yeah, you have a little bit of a different spear on him, right?
No, what I did is because I didn't like the position of the hand.
Okay.
So I just cut it off, turned the hand, and glued it back on.
Okay.
So it's like he's stabbing, not thrusting.
Yes.
And then I did a head swap on it. That's actually the head from Korax.
Okay. So just so people know, that's exactly what the model is.
Yep.
And then behind him,
We have, I can't remember their name.
definitely not Sanguinary Guard. Sanguinary Guard.
No, but they're like, there's something Dawn. I can't remember what they're called. But they act like Sanguinary Guard.
Okay.
But they have different weapons and they all have grenade launchers and they're just insane.
Okay.
And they follow him around.
So all of that could be yours.
Yes. For a lot of money though.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's a price that you can discuss via email.
Yeah.
So your email?
My email is leeshnack@gmail. We'll put a link in the description.
Correct.
I will make sure he puts a link in the
One sec, I'm just gonna... There, I left myself a note.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty funny.
A note for editing.
Yes.
So that'll hopefully make me remember. And if I don't, they're gonna yell at me in the comment section like they do anyway.
Yeah, like they did last time. I thought it was amazing.
That's what happens when Cullen has 1,000 things to do.
Yeah, I know.
I dump the camera, walk away to go do something else, come back, totally forget what I have to leave in the comments.
Yep.
So that's why I leave myself a note in the video, so.
But yeah.
Well, that's it then?
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna do a sign off then. We're gonna say thanks everyone for watching. It has been a good open vault for you all, I hope. We got to see Luka and Matthew not doing their battle reports, which is a little sometimes unusual. Got a good insight from Matthew. Got to see Lee. We got to see what Steve and Vito are up to and just all that good stuff. Mike is, I think he went home to work from home, so just so you guys know, a little update on him. I think there's somebody asking the last video, where was Mike? He just occasionally works from home or has calls to do, being the marketing person, so he's got a little different hours, just as a heads up. So that has been everything for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. And as always, have a happy wargaming.